Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Faster Than Light! And this is a slightly different episode, for I've decided to A, begin the series, but B, do things a little bit differently. And that's why this particular video will be a little bit short, because all I'm doing is telling you what's going to happen. And I'll keep it short and sweet. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to play Faster Than Light together. These are the ships I have unlocked in my hangar. I've unlocked both Type A and B of every single one of these ships with the exception of the Federation Cruiser, which I most recently unlocked, and I haven't actually got the Type B yet, because I haven't played a proper run of it yet. But otherwise, Cat's being friendly as usual. It's got a sixth sense, it must, because literally hadn't seen the thing all day. As soon as I hit record, in comes the cat. Isn't that the way? Anyway, I'll quickly go through the ships, but the first question I'll put to you is, which ship should we use? Post your vote in the comments below, and we will face off the ships and we'll see which one wins, and the one that does, I'll use. And we will be playing on normal, just at the outset. So we've got the Type A, the Kestrel. I probably still said that wrong. The advantages of this ship, even though it's very, very stock standard, is we do have pretty decent starting weapons. Although the crew is a bit samey, but we do have the decent starting weapons, so that's there. The Type B, the Red Tail, very strong starting weapons, but they don't have the longevity throughout the whole game. But a very nice mixed crew. It's a good, excuse me, a good solid ship. We have the NG Cruiser, Type A, which is a pretty good solid one with using drones largely as its method of attacking, but not bad. I've got up to the Rebel flagship using this ship. I didn't destroy the flagship, but I did get close. And this particular, this is the Type B ship, of course, decent, and since the balance patch that came in quite recently, the system repair drones will be slightly more effective. But anyways, we've already done that one, haven't we? So I see that others are being unlikely. The Osprey, I must admit, I have somewhat of a preference, because I like the artillery beam here. My personal world universe thing has a ship called the Hand of Kilkacon, and this is essentially almost a direct copy. All it needs is a teleporter, and the beam is basically the same thing too, so it's pretty cool. But, obviously, if you're not interested, that's okay too. We've got the Slug Cruiser, the Man-O-War. This one has anti-bio weapons, and it's essentially about killing the crew rather than the ship. And with all the slug ships, we get slugs, obviously, but also no sensors. This has some advantages in that we don't really need them with the whole slugs, but on the other hand, we don't have the ability to detect the enemy ship, so that's why you need to buy sensors. We also have the Type B ship, quite a larger ship, which has the Healing Burst as well as the Artemis missiles. The Healing Burst costs a missile, but fully heals all units in the room hit. Very effective. It means that invasions almost automatically succeed. However, the big vulnerability of this ship is until you get a healing bay, a med bay rather, you're forced to use the healing bomb, which can be quite expensive on the missiles, because there's no way to attack conventionally. You have to board. And next we have the Zoltan Cruiser. I like the Zoltan Cruiser, but not this particular variant. This variant's not bad, though. We have the Halberd Beam, which is a very decent beam, and the Leto for times when you just can't use your beam. And Type B, this is probably my personal favourite craft at this particular stage. Double ion weapons, and the Pike Beam is very powerful weaponry. And it will remains effective until you reach level 3 shields. By that point you need a missile launcher. But otherwise the craft is very well laid out, and yeah, very decent crew too. So those are the ships I've unlocked. Obviously we could try and see if we can unlock a few more throughout the playthroughs. But otherwise, yes, take your pick. Which one of those appealed to you the most? It's a good question, a big question. And yes, that's the thing. So, there's two other points I'd like to make rather. The first is, as you may have noticed, the rocket launcher looks slightly different. I've downloaded 2 mods for this game. The first being it was called Diversity Mod. It essentially makes the missile launchers look prettier. It had a few balance tweaks, but I've removed those balance tweaks. So essentially, some things will look a little bit prettier, but that's all that's different. And the other is a high def background, which I can quickly show you. As you can see here, very nice looking backgrounds, and I'm sure YouTube isn't complaining either. So yes, feel free to make any suggestions as you wish. There's also the final point I'd like to make is as far as upgrading the craft goes, there's 2 base trains of thought. If you have everything being level 2, like piloting level 3, sensors level 3, doors level 2 medbay, and level 2 oxygen, you can do a lot of those blue events. Having advanced sensors means in Nebula you can often find people that you normally couldn't, because you strain your sensors and then they work suddenly. Advanced autopilot, same thing. Level 2 medbay, it's often a very big requirement to disease. So that sort of thing is one train of thought. The other train of thought is, of course, oh, bye-bye, whoever you were. Isn't that the way? The other option is going straight for weapons and augmentations, and I do realise that this changes depending on the craft, but yeah. Make your suggestion as you wish. So choose your ship, choose your method of upgrading, and we'll play fast and light together. That's right. I didn't even get the guy moved across. So yeah, looking forward to playing with you.